Hey guys, welcome back to Pokémon Emerald version. We're here on one of my favorite routes in the game. I wonder if I've started a stream like this before. Yeah, I love this route. I always forget the name of it because Hoenn has like 7,000 routes. Oh yeah, Route 113. Oh man, it's such a strange route, but I love it. I love the music. I love the gimmick of the ash falling from the sky. But yeah, I guess we're ready for some Battle Frontier time. We're gonna be doing more Battle Palace today, which should lead to us fighting Spencer. I would be kind of surprised if we didn't get the Spencer today. I think it's only 21 victories. I think Battle Factory was the weird one. Oh wait, wasn't Nolan 21 victories? I don't know. I mean, we did the gold symbol last time, which, oh my god, that was something, wasn't it? I will just preface the stream by saying this. I might have to walk away from it. It's a very low chance, but I might have to put it on standby because I am expecting a call, kinda, might be happening. It's very important, but it shouldn't interfere with the stream. It's like a very low chance, so I wouldn't expect it, but don't be surprised if it happens. Either way, let's see who's here. Actually, I guess I'll get the battle started before I see who's here. Yeah, single battle challenges. Oh, fun thing from last week. I actually forgot to save. Yep, I forgot to save last week after we did Nolan, so on my own time, I had to go back and do the Nolan battle and then do this again. It wasn't actually that bad though. I beat him first try, which was cool, and then this I beat first try, so it's definitely, I thought it was gonna be a lot worse, but no, luckily it turned out right. Rather than trying to make a Pokemon do what it dislikes. I was hoping he would say something different every time, but I guess that doesn't make any sense, so oh well. Let's see, yeah, let's see who's here. Lemon Kate's here. Like the stream for some good RNG. Sounds good. Sounds absolutely good. I definitely hope we get some good RNG today, because this place is very RNG. I thought the other places were RNG. This place is really RNG. I feel like I'm going to feel it a lot worse when we start getting to the higher ranks, so it's going to be interesting. Dang, dude. Hey, Dean. Oh, I forgot to save. Darn it. I mean, save to computer. It'll be fine. These battles are easy. Famous last words. I don't like that Makuhita. I don't like that. I might have to switch to Flygon. Yeah, Dang Dude's here. Hey, Dean. Hey, Dang Dude. Hello, my friend. It's been a while. Thanks for your help with the plushie video. I really like doing it, and I think it came out pretty good. I mean, can I count on this thing to have arm thrust? Let's see. It's arm thrust, right? For some reason, I thought it was arm thrift, but I think that's something else. Oh, that's Fire Emblem. Oh man. All right, we're on to Swinub. Look at him. Look at the boy. Swinub looks so cute this gen. Just a little. Wait, actually, what is Swinub? I know he's supposed to be a pig. He's a boar, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Swinub, Piloswine. Well, it's hard because Mamoswine becomes a mammoth, so I don't know. I guess it's multiple things. It is a cool Pokemon, though. I've always had a soft spot in my heart for the Swinub family. Alright. I guess you're just gonna start setting up Titan. No, that's smart. Work on those dragon dances while Swinub just sits there. Rock Tomb. Fascinating. You know, that throws me off. It's not even super effective. I mean, or it's not very effective, you know? Like, that throws me off. I thought rock versus rock is not very effective, but they're neutral towards each other? It's weird. Alright, here comes Dig. Let's see how much damage this does. It shouldn't be a lot of damage, but we will see. Again, I'm not too worried about these opening battles here, because, yeah, they're very, like, whatever. That did a decent amount of damage. I'd be a lot more scared if Swinub was like a water type, but ice type's not really that crazy. Oh, hidden power, here we go. After all this time, I forgot what hidden power it is. I think it's hidden power bug. Yeah, I think it's max power hidden power bug. Yeah. Here comes Rhyhorn. All right. Now this one I fear a lot more for a ground attack. So I think Rhyhorn has higher attack, doesn't it? I actually don't know. Looking at Rhyhorn versus Swinub, you'd think one would have more attack, but they're kind of in the same boat. Like, they're both, like, ground types that got third evolutions later. Let's see. Rhyhorn is 85 attack. Okay. What about Swinub? So, 85 versus 50. Okay. Well, I'm glad Rhyhorn is at least as threatening as it looks. I mean, well, it owns up to having higher attack. I was kind of scared it was going to be a weird situation. Alright, here we go. Here comes Girafarig. You're not Fairy Giraffe quite yet. We'll get you. Looks very interesting, this gen. The tail, especially. It's kind of funny, because looking at the sprites for Generation 2 Pokemon, something about those, they actually don't feel like a step up from Gold and Silver. Like, I feel like you could make them black and white, and then just throw them to a past gen. Like, I think, like, a generation gap in graphics, like, you could really see it with Ruby and Sapphire and the original, like, you know, Gold, Silver, Crystal. But some of the sprites, I feel like, fit that aesthetic very well. It feels like it's from the older stuff. They just were colored in. Here comes Cacturn. Alright. I feel a little bit more from Cacturn. Especially when I started using one. Good old Patches. I'm actually really, like, low-key happy I actually started using a Cacturn. Because I always loved Cacnea. I mean, for, you know, you guys know. You guys know I love Cacnea. But it was always weird because it's like, well, if I'm using a Hoenn grass-type Pokemon, 3 guesses to which one I would use, right? So it always kind of felt like I never had an opportunity to use Cacturn, but Scarlet and Violet was my chance. And I like him. I actually like him a lot. I think he's pretty alright. I mean, he's not the best thing ever, but I think he's pretty alright. Critical hit. Jeez. Its attack is, like, randomly pretty good, so... Oh, that's right. Dark is special. That's right. That's why I'm not running Hidden Power Dark or anything. Or Crunch in general. Okay, this is weird. What is happening? Pure is incapable of using its power. Oof. That's gonna be the death of me. I can already sense it now. Yikes! Why is that doing so much? Was it setting up and I didn't even realize it? Oh, man. Also, I just realized. Why isn't Cacturn taking damage from the Sandstorm? Grass types don't. Oh, because it has Sandville. Oh, that's right. I forgot about Cacturn. Oh. I actually forgot this gen Cacturn was actually pretty good. Oh, shoot. We might be in trouble. Oh, no. Because I can't attack it. Yeah, I forgot Cacturn was randomly OP in this gen. Oh, this is the worst. Oh, no, we might lose. We might lose. Shoot. Unless Paruru comes in. Paruru. Sorry, I always forget about it. Okay, cool. Here comes Sin Power. Whew, 4 times. Go down. Jeez. Yeah, I just learned, I think it was like a couple months ago, that Cacturn was randomly OP in Ruby and Sapphire, which I never knew about. I was watching How Good Was Cacturn Actually, and he said it's like, yeah, Cacturn was really, really good because of Sandville. And I'm like, I never knew Cacturn was that good. It's crazy. Anyway, here comes Hitmonchan. We just can't get a break with these physical fighting types. Goodness. Oh! Dang it. Well, I screwed us because I didn't save. Yeah. I did not save, and we're going to lose. Yep. Shoot. Dang it. Of course I jinxed it, too. I was just like, oh, man, I didn't save. We'll be good. These battles have been easy. Yeah, Blissey's just going to get one-shotted. Shoot. Unless it doesn't use Mach Punch, which it absolutely will. Oh, no, it went for Sky Uppercut. It's far worse, yeah. Look at that. Watch that 714 HP just down the drain. Oh, man. Oh. Boo. Okay, well, it looks like we're just starting from the beginning. Yikes. That sucks, man. Oh, well. I just wasn't paying attention to stupid Cacturn. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it was kind of a hard niche in general because I didn't know Sandvale was going to be that overpowered. And also, it was kind of doing that thing, too, where it was getting all the good moves. Like, I feel like if I was able to attack, we wouldn't have landed ourselves in that situation, but we just got screwed on RNG. So, yeah, it's a shame. So, Sami-chan, by the way, is this game compatible with Home? It absolutely is. Anything Gen 3 and up is compatible with Home. Pretty much anything that can connect to any game related to Home is compatible with Home, so it's cool. I was gonna say, actually, now I think about it, in a way, you can make Gen 1 and 2 compatible with Home as well, because if you buy them on Virtual Console, you could transfer them to Home, so it's one of the coolest parts of this franchise. Whoa, look at Spoink this gen. It's a lot darker. Why do I thought Spoink was a lot lighter in Ruby and Sapphire. I don't know if it was just Mandela effect, but look at how, look. It's actually really cool color. It looks like a shiny. That's actually really cool looking. Spoink's so cute in this one, though. Not gonna lie. So Sami-chan, Cacturn was always good for me, but he's never used, but I've never used it this gen. Oh, okay, I hear you. Yeah. Apparently this is his best gen, so. Baron Beauty, win all the shiny thingies. Thanks, Baron. Well, I got the gold symbol last time, so I'm hoping to at least get the silver symbol today. I mean, yeah, I don't think even if this went amazingly, we would get the gold symbol, because that's just way too many battles in one sitting. Strikes a pose, then teleports back to work. Well, thank you for the support, Baron. Really appreciate it, my friend. Hope work goes alright for you. And there's good old Mawile. Her sprite's really cool this gen. Mawile was always such a strange one, because it felt like with that design, like they put love and care into designing Mawile. But then it just, they didn't touch it until like Gen 6 and gave it something to work with. I don't know. I guess it's not absurd to think that it's just like, alright, well, Gen 2, we didn't really have a lot of steel Pokemon. This one, we're going to introduce more of them. But we kind of want to make it more casual. Like, what's an early steel type you can get? And then they made Mawile, you know? So I guess it's not absurd to think about it. They thought it was going to be, like, more OP. But, I don't know. Because I could tell there was love and care, like, put into Mawile's design. People still like it, so. Show me that you have guts. Sure. I shall. So Sami-chan, I'm wondering how many Pokemon games I can get on my Switch. I like trying to get the ability to transfer everything to myself. I'm trying to think of all the Switch stuff. Or should I get on my Switch? Okay, yeah, all the Switch games. Well, again, you can transfer this stuff to home. Though, I wouldn't get comfortable because here, for example, if I wanted to take Titan here and transfer him to Pokemon Home, what I would have to do is have a copy of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. And then I would have to have a DS, which you can have a Game Boy in. And then I would have to transfer it via that. And then from there, Diamond and Pearl, I have to have a copy of Pokemon Black or White and a second DS, so I could use DS Download Play to give it to Pokemon Black and White. And then, it just doesn't end. And then, Pokemon Black and White, you have to install Pokemon Bank on 3DS. And then you transfer straight up from Black and White to the cloud in Pokemon Bank. And then things get a lot more simple, because all you have to do is transfer from Bank to Home. And it's just way more simple, so. Yeah. It's quite an ordeal, yeah. So Sami-chan, when I have money, I might play the older stuff, just trade with myself. Hey, that's a good idea. I like some of the retro stuff, yeah. Honestly, I don't know. Personally, I think Gen 3 is like when it starts aging well. And I see people say that for the most part, but I also do get the people where it's like, oh, I can't play Gen 3. It feels so clunky. I'm like, really? It's like, it aged perfectly for me. But Gen 1 and 2 are the ones where I'm just like, might be a little too far, you know? But yeah, some of the retro stuff has aged really well, especially Black and White. That would be the one where I'm like, yeah, if you want to play like an older Pokemon game, yeah, Black and White is like pretty easy to get into. So Sami-chan, I actually do have Guts. I own a Larvitar named Guts I got from a trade. Oh, that's cool. That's actually a really good name randomly for Larvitar. I actually kind of like that name, Guts. It's a Berserk fan in me. Lemon Kate. Apart from a few exceptions, I think Pokemon look best sprite-wise when they are in their debut region. Example, Typhlosion from Gold, Silver, Crystal, and Heart Gold, Soul, Silver, because it's usually closer to Sugimori's art. You know, actually, I think that's correct. I mean, I'm trying to think if the RBY Pokemon looked good, but to be fair, everything looked weird in that gen. But I will concede, like, there are Pokemon, when you see them in, like, a certain gen, you're like, oh, man. Like, their debut gens, like, they look awesome. But then later, it's like, oh. Like, I do look at Blaziken's sprite from Ruby and Sapphire, and I'm like, dang, bro, that's a cool pose. But then I look at it later, and it looks a lot more lean, and it doesn't, like, take up as much of screen. It just looks like a chicken man. And I'm like, oh, well, it looks accurate, but it definitely doesn't carry the same energy. Yeah, some of these sprites definitely have a lot of personality to them. Sami-chan, when I say home compatible, I mean the game directly to home. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Yeah, because I was just like, well, technically all these games are, you can do home with them, so it just takes a long time to transfer. So, disable, well, at least Tyranitar won't be setting up. Wait, were you taking damage from Tyranitar? Are you taking damage from the Slowpoke? Wait. Did it? Oh, the first Pokemon must have hit me with Leech Seed, because I was like, wait, what is happening? Why am I taking damage? Alright, go for a pilot. Sasami-chan, I was always upset that my Gen 1-2 couldn't transfer to Gen whatever. And like people say, it can, but I mean without bank. Yeah, well, I mean, if you want straight up only home capability, then yeah, you're pretty much stuck with the stuff on Switch. So, although you can, well, I mean, I'm trying to think, because, yeah, there's Pokemon Go, but I thought there were more mobile games you could transfer with, but I guess not. I don't know. It's kind of funny, because I kind of wish they would do that more. Like, it'd be kind of cool if Pokemon Sleep let you transfer stuff to home that was, like, exclusive. I think that'd be cool. But yeah. If I had to recommend stuff on Switch, though, well, I'm trying to think of all the Switch Pokemon games. There are Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Sword and Shield, Legends Arceus, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, Scarlet and Violet. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. Good lord, we are having a hard time against this little Slowpoke, aren't we? Good lord. Don't put substitute. What are you doing, Pilot? Oh my gosh. It's having a hard time. Goodness. Alright, well, I'm gonna switch to Paru because this is weird. So, I'm not worried about the Sandstorm. She'll recover it, so go get him, Paru. Sasami-chan, I wonder how I would get a game off the Game Boy cartridge and onto the Switch. Is my save even still intact, or where would I buy a Game Boy? Yeah, no, unfortunately Game Boy stuff is just flat out, that's a negative. Yeah, the Game Boy stuff doesn't work. You would, if you really wanted to play like Gold, Silver, Red and Blue, you'd have to get them on the eShop and then transfer to bank, so yeah. It's a shame. Well, it's a shame now, especially because they shut down the 3DS store thing, so you can't download stuff. It's not, from what I understand, the online isn't dead yet. Like, you could still see friends playing and stuff, but you can't, like, the eShop's closed, so you can't, like, download stuff you own or anything like that. Sucks. I hope Sleep gets a home-compatible update. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Because I think for Pokemon Go, they did a promotion where you could get Snorlax in a hat for Pokemon Go. So that'd be kind of cool if they let you do it in the games. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised they don't do more cross promotions. It seems like kind of a no-brainer. It's like, yeah, play our app, then you can get something cool in the game, you know? Okay, true. At least Gen 1 Pokemon kind of got their new version in Fire and Leaf Green. Venusaur looks really cool there. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, you definitely see it with this gen. Because if you see Charizard in Ruby and Sapphire, it's like, oh god, why does it look like that? But then in Fire and Leaf Green, they're like, all right, well, we need to redo all the sprites because they looked really bad in Ruby and Sapphire. So, it's such a weird thing. Like, all the Kantomon in this looks so strange. Like, even Slowpoke, he looks like off-model. Looks like a bootleg. And then he'd get fixed in Fire and Leaf Green. Sasami-chan. So if I played Virtual Console on Switch, will that transfer? Yeah, no, it would have to be eShop, so yeah. Unfortunately, there's no Virtual Console on Switch. I wish there was, but there's not. So that'd be really nice. You could play Pokemon games on Switch from the Virtual Console. That'd be a dream come true. I don't know why they don't do it. Let's see. A little Natu. I always feel bad beating this little guy up. He's so fun. Look at little Natu. I'm so sorry, Natu. Does it have 100 HP? Jeez. Must have like 200 something. Okay, here comes Future Sight. I think we'll be safe from this, though. So, I mean, one cool thing that would be cool with Virtual Console is that if they had it, you'd be able to transfer to Stadium. I know that was a big argument when Stadium was put on Nintendo Switch Online, was you couldn't transfer anything, and Stadium's meta requires that you transfer stuff. It really sucks when you can't use Transfermon because you're kind of stuck with the game's default, which aren't that good. I mean, flat out, like, Battle Revolution, if they put that on Switch, which they're not doing, it would just be screwed. Like, the game's unplayable unless you hook it up to a DS, so you're just hoping they don't do that. It would be nice, though. I feel like it'd look nice on Switch. It's kind of funny how Battle Revolution kind of got, like, I think it holds the pinnacle in a lot of fans' minds for the best-looking Pokemon battler, you know? The best-looking Pokemon battles, anyway. And because it released on Wii, it's like, yeah, you'd have to clean up a lot of the clutter, but I agree with you. These do look good, especially for the time, you know? All right. Toxic is taking its sweet time, isn't it? Let's see. Sami-chan, but there is a Switch something or another where you could pay extra to play Nintendo 64, GameCube, and GBA games, right? Yes, but you have to look at their library, because, yeah, there's not really Pokemon stuff on there. I think it's literally just Stadium 1 and 2, which aren't main series at all, so sucks, but yeah. I wish things were different. I mean, it's admittedly, credit where credit's due. As much as people complain about Nintendo Switch Online, it has been getting better, kinda. Like, at least the library's getting better. Like, Banjo-Kazooie came out of nowhere. They put GoldenEye on there. I was just like, geez, these are some high-quality games on here. Admittedly, you have to pay for them, but still. I appreciate that they're at least there. They exist. Lemon Kate. Also, I definitely feel like the Unova Pokemon are their best in Black and White, both sprite-wise and cry-wise. The extra Echo made stuff like Zebstrika and Scolipede sound so threatening. Yeah, that one hurts because obviously the Black and White sprites are made to look really good because that's their like debut gen, so they have to sell you on them. But yeah, seeing those comparison videos of how they looked and sounded in Black and White and then moving on to X and Y, it just hurts. Because, yeah, you will see, like, Zebstrika and the sick pose and the cry. It's like, oh, so cool. And they'll go to X and Y, and it's, like, practically T-posing. And it's like, oh, and it's, like, so desaturated. It's like, oh, no. Like, rest in peace to fans of Electros. Like, I think that was the one where people were like, you ruined him. Like, what happened? There were so many, like, Electros fans in Black and White, and then just, like, oh, the glow down. Ugh. I mean, I kind of will never forgive what they did to Reshiram. Like, lordy. Oh, that was like my favorite legendary, and they completely ruined Reshiram. Critical hit. I guess that's fair. Well, I hope this Lombre isn't just a repeat of Ludicolo. But yeah, no. Like, yeah, Reshiram, like, wow. Just X and Y, so disappointing. Doesn't glow anymore, only glows during attacks, if that. And then the cry is like, oh man. It hurts, man, it hurts. It's kind of why I'm hoping that if Gen 5 remakes do come out, they come out and all that jazz, they'll go back and touch up some of the previous models, you know, to make them more dynamic looking. I'm hoping they do that. At least with the legendaries. Because it's just like, come on. Especially, they're meant to sell the game, you know. It's kind of why I'm like shocked that Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl didn't really touch up didn't touch up Palkia Dialga model-wise. Like, I thought they would have like way more dynamic poses. I thought there'd be brand new animations for Roar of Time and Spatial Rend. But they just kind of use the X and Y models. It's like, oh, they're exactly the same. Okay. Very, very interesting conversation to bring up for sure. Because, like, I feel like I want to mention this stuff, but it's just so niche. Where it's just like, yeah, they looked better in their debut gens, and they looked better here and there. So, Sasami-chan. Okay, I was wondering if Switch Online expansion had Pokemon games, if it did it for home compatible. No, unfortunately not. I mean, if you really wanted to try a Pokemon game on Switch, I think Stadium's fun. I like Stadium, so. But it is very much like Gen 1 only or Gen 2 only, so. But the mini games are really fun. I really like them. Just don't be expecting mainline. It's just a battle simulator. Sasami-chan, I call everything the name it was when it was on the Wii or Wii U. Kind of like how people call X Twitter. I hear you. Okay, it's so true. I was hoping that Scarlet and Violet was going to change the Electros back, but he's still a worm. It's kind of weird because, like, I saw on Twitter that there were mods that put Electros back in the pose, and they made it so it went into the pose whenever you talk to him. And I kind of, like, it must have merged in my head or something, because I thought that's what they did for Scarlet and Violet, but then revisiting it, I'm like, oh no, they never did this. I thought they did, because it seems so natural. Because that's actually something I really like they do, is that they take those poses and a lot of them are left unchanged, like Ninetales and stuff, but then when you talk to Ninetales, it will sit down and do the cool tail thing where all of them will go at once. And I'm like, okay, fine. I like that, thank you. At least there's a version of this Pokemon that does that. I mean, Charizard, they touched up Charizard. It stands now, it looks way better, instead of awkwardly floating there. Sami-chan. The other idea for Pokemon would be to make every region available in a game someplace. Yeah, it's weird. Like, that would definitely be my first priority, is I'm just like, make it so all gens are playable on current software, you know? But I don't know. I guess it's too demanding. I don't know. Sami-chan. As someone who never played Black and White, I don't notice the graphics. Oh, okay. Well, that's neat, anyway. I mean, I don't know if that's a good I don't notice the graphics or like a meh I don't notice the graphics. But it's definitely like, yeah, going back and revisiting it, it's like, it is a nicer game than I gave it credit for. Because definitely at the time, everyone was just like, oh god, why isn't Pokemon 3D? All the other franchises are doing it. But going back, it was just cool because they really did blend 3D environments with the sprite work pretty dang well. It's actually kind of crazy. I mean, those games were not as beloved at all when they came out. But I remember people didn't like the sprites in Black and White. I remember that. Like, people said it's like they look like GIFs. And it's like, I guess, but it's kind of cool how they move, at least. I don't know. I always thought that looked really cool, that they just were constantly moving. It was like a great way to be like best of both worlds, you know? Take that. Go down, Swinub. Alright. I wonder how many ways we could change up Pokemon without getting away from Pokemon. Yeah, I know. It's hard. Yeah. I mean, it's like those videos you see where it's like, well, if I had to make a Pokemon region, and I swear, like, not to gatekeep, but half those videos are, okay, not even half, like, most of them are just so crappy. I'm like, it sounds like you're not really keeping kids into account, or it just sounds boring. Like, it's like, well, the first thing I'm gonna do is get rid of that pesky story. It's all about gym battles. It's like, yeah, that doesn't, okay. You should at least make it accessible. I get that you don't like it, but, you know, you gotta keep people into account. And you can't make the game super hard. You have to keep kids into account. Lemon Cape. Restroom's Cry also got butchered. It sounds like it's fainting version. It really does, yeah. Oddly enough, though, White Kyurem in 3D retains the echo. It sounds even more like Restroom. It's very odd. I actually didn't notice that as well. I do like White Kyurem for this reason, where I'm just like, oh, it feels like we still have Restroom around with this cry. Because luckily, White Kyurem's cry doesn't really sound that much off from regular Restroom, even in Gen 5, so we kind of got away with it, but yeah. Not having it hurts anymore. Again, the glow too, like, man, Restroom and Zekrom look so cool. And just like when they stood there and then they would just start glowing, it's like, oh, it looks so rad. Sasami-chan, I don't get why Violet sprites suck. They look way better than the last time I played the game. Violet is amazing and no more or less glitchy. Actually, it's funny. I wouldn't even really call Scarlet and Violet glitchy. The only time it's glitchy is during Terror Raids. The performance is what gets me. But no, I've never hated the Scarlet and Violet sprites, or models rather. Like, I think they look really good. Like, every time I see something that I haven't like seen in a while or before, I'm just like, whoa, look at it. Looks so cool. Like, some of them, they worked overtime. And again, credit where credit's due. They're going back and fixing some stuff. Like, Salamence looks way better. Lucario was a big one, because that thing was like T-posing for the longest time. But like now he's like putting up his fists to fight, and he has like more of an expression on his face. I'm like, thank you. Like, thank you for going back and fixing some stuff. This is what we wanted. I really appreciate it. Sasami-chan, I would like a Pokemon game that's more options in gym battles and AI who make smart choices. Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, I definitely think they need to invest more into dumb mini-games. I know people... I mean, I don't know. It seems like people are just like, oh, I would rather the base game be better. It's like, well, yeah, obviously I'd want both, but I do think Game Freak needs to invest in another dumb mode again. Like, just a side mode, you know? Like Poke-Athlon or Poke-Contest. Like, just something to do. Like, that isn't hyper-competitive. Just kind of a fun time, you know? And not just something for us to watch, looking at you Pokemon Contest from BDSP, because what was that? Ugh. Sami-chan, I don't know if some fan ideas would work or if they would be good, but I would like some extra challenge content. I mean, yeah, ROM hacks are really good at that. Yeah. It is cool to get some challenge every now and then. I mean, again, at the end of the day, like, my best case scenario is just options, like difficulty options. Like, dare I say, go into the game. I don't care if it starts easy. I don't care. I don't care if you have to go find an NPC and just be like, hey, would you like to turn it to hard mode? I don't care. Just the option would be nice. Because I don't think we have to make it one way or another, because a lot of people say it's like it needs to be more addressed to like adult fans, and it's like, sure, yes, but keep the kids in account, you know? Like, it is a kid-friendly franchise after all. I just think ignoring the adult fans isn't the best thing, because you could see that they exist very clearly, and they don't appreciate the 3 hours of tutorials, so I don't know. Christian Musetti, hello, my friend. Hope you're enjoying the Battle Frontier stream. We're going through Battle Palace right now, the one where you let them fight. Good lord, Stantler took forever to go down. What do we got next? Oh, cast form. Good old M&J TV's favorite Pokemon. It's kind of funny. Only because of M&J TV that I learned this thing. It didn't have shiny forms for the other forms it had till like, I think it was like Gen 6 or something. I don't know. Maybe Gen 7? Because I remember he like freaked out about it, and I was like, it kind of blew my mind that it didn't have a shiny version of its weather forms for a while. It's really crazy. I mean, it's kind of hard because no one was really demanding it for poor little cast form here, but Sami-chan, lots of fun side things would be nice, like a Pokemon fashion show or farming sim, or racing. Ooh, racing would be fun. It's kind of funny because they kind of did that with Sword and Shield, but it was very low effort, where it's just like, oh, get the balloons on your bike. It's like, no, I want to like ride on them, you know? Yeah, we need more Pokeathlon stuff, honestly. We really do. Lemon Kate, they really felt so legendary because of that, and also the fact that Shiny Reshiram and Zekrom glow purple and green. Oh, yeah. I know it's very popular to not like their shinies, but man, I don't know why they hit for me, because the purple and green look so good in black and white, and like you said, they were shiny locked, but I mean, they look so good. I mean, I love Reshiram's design in general, so it didn't really take a lot for me to get used to the shiny, because the shiny really is just Reshiram with gold rings, and it's like, okay, that's cool. I don't care, that's cool. Yeah, the green on Zekrom, like, looks randomly really cool as well. Like, you would not think green. Like, I don't think Zekrom's shiny's the best in the world, but that green, man, that's a good-looking shiny. Oh man, Hitmonlee, I feel like we're gonna have a hard time here. We just can't deal with physical fighting types, I'm seeing. I mean, if Tyranitar decided to move, I feel like we'd be okay, but yeah, I feel like Hitmonlee looks a lot more normal in Fire and Leaf Green 2. Not even in a bad way, but just like it looks more like, I don't know. Looks better. This one is just kind of like, hiya! I will go play a game. Cool. Go play some Pokemon or something. To achieve a 7-win streak. Alright, cool. We're back to basics here. Alright, so I'll save and make sure we don't go through that again. So. Alright, your feat will be recorded. I must ask that you briefly wait. Sounds good. Would you like to record your last record? No. No, I would not. Yeah, let's save here. Yeah. Okay, and then... Cool. Alright, let me figure out how to do this again. I think it's, yeah, I think I just need to stand by real quick. 1 sec. Okay, save to cartridge, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cartridge to computer. 1 sec. I'll be right there. Okay, save on that. Cool. And we're gonna get back to it. Cool. Just in case we run into another, what killed us the first time? It was a dumb thing, was it? Oh, it was Hitmonchan. Yeah, gotta watch out for those Hitmons, I guess. Alright, here we go. Now we have our safety blanket. Cool. Sami-chan, I would also enjoy getting to make friends and having them follow you around and trigger double battles. You could even do rematches. Whoa. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I read the rules. Wait, what's going on? Wait, hold up. Want to take the battle challenge? Yeah. Open level. Oh, shoot. I keep hitting level 50. Good lord. Okay, I'm not going to bring Deoxys. Don't worry. Okay. Challenge. Open level. Yes. Let's go. Must select your Pokemon. God, the music here is so rad. I really love this music. It's so oddly intimidating. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I actually, one of my favorite parts of the Diamond and Pearl, which a lot of people kind of, I don't know if people like them. I love them though, was the parts when you would get into these areas and you'd have to fight alongside other trainers. I always thought that was so fun. Like, I loved when you went to, what's it called? The Iron Island, I think? I forget. And Riley's like, hey, can you help me get through this? And it's just like, oh, this is cool. I'm like traveling with him and he has a Lucario. Those parts always got me, man. I love that. I don't know. I always wanted those to come back in some regard. I mean, I did bring up an idea for hopes for Scarlet and Violet DLC, where I was like, I was kind of hoping like, I think this was before the trailer came out. I said I would love if they had a battle style where you could fight alongside Arven, Penny, and Nimona all at once. And then I described it more, and then someone says like, this just sounds like Persona, and I'm just like, yeah. I don't know, man. It would be fun. I'd love to fight alongside my friends. It'd be fun. I'm hoping that's the next gimmick. Like, none of this terrestrialization, none of this Gigantamax, none of this stuff. Make 4v4 or something with teammates. That'd be really fun. I really like that. More clothing choices, more room decoration, whatever. I mean, I want to say that's coming. I hope. I mean, knowing Game Freak, I feel like you're going to see what you get with the DLC. Like, you're pretty much just going to have those robes, and then you're going to get the Blueberry Academy outfit. I hope there's more. They know we want more, so I hope there's more. Penny, Nimona, Arven are great ideas. I wish I could do more with them. Yeah, that's definitely why I would want, like, the 4v4 mode, so we can kind of get them in. One thing that makes me sad about the DLC, though, is that, like, as much as I like Carmine and, I forgot the other dude's name. I forgot his name. As much as I like them, it does seem it's like, all right, guys, I'm done with you. I'm going to go do my own thing now. And I'm just like, wait, no, like, we just spent a game getting emotionally attached to those guys, and now we're just going to leave them behind? I'm sad. I wanted them to come experience the fun, especially Arven. I'm just like, bro, you need a vacation. Come on, let's go chill out at Blueberry Academy or something. I mean, I did see fan art that actually had Nimona in the Blueberry Academy outfit, and she looked really good, and I'm just like, this feels official. Like, I hope this happens. Lemon Cake. Yeah, it kind of felt like other RPGs with temporary party members. I really like them. Yeah, it would be really cool to get more of that. I mean, I know the point of Pokemon is that that's the gimmick, is that you don't have party members because technically you have 6 with you at all times. But I'm like, I just want buddies to talk to and chill with, you know? Like, it's just fun, you know? Especially with how fun the world building is and, like, how great the character designs are. Just want to chill out with some friends, you know? Oh, here comes Persian. Hey, Persian. Hopefully Persian doesn't give us issues. I don't think it will at all. Fake Out was kind of scary, but we'll see. Torment. Oh, I don't like that. Well, hopefully Tyranitar does something different. Sami-chan, I would love to change battles up. More than 4 moves. Ooh, man, more combos, multiple color variants, but that would move us away from Pokemon. I mean, in true Game Freak fashion, I feel like you could do that, but just make it separate. Like, I don't mind them mixing up the system and doing some crazy stuff, but separate it from what we have, you know? It's kind of like how people say, it's like, oh, I want the Legends Arceus battle mode to replace the main series. And I'm like, look, I get this is great for a single-player game, it really is, but I do not want this touching mainline. Like, I think mainline's absolutely fine as it is. It's very randomly deep and complex, and I think 4 moves is perfect, blah, blah, blah. But I don't mind if they separate this stuff. Like, you could go to, like, a special facility or something at Blueberry Academy. It's like, hey, we're doing these type of battles. They're really weird. Let's try them out, right? I'd be into that, you know. The second opponent is next. Are you prepared? Yeah. I am excited for the Pokemon Presents, though. It's actually really cool, because, full disclosure, I might be moving soon. And, it's coming up very quick. So, yeah, because I think the expected date to leave is, like, 2 days after the Pokemon Presents landed. So I'm like, oh, God, thank God this happened before I moved. Like, that would be such a bummer if I couldn't do it after all these months of waiting. Because I'm definitely going to stream it. And then I'd like to do a video on it, but like with the other one, I hope there's enough information. I feel like this one has to have more information, right? They can't just show us the same trailer again. It's like, oh yeah, they're still being worked on. Yay. So, yeah, because I know I was expecting to do news on the other one, but there just wasn't enough to talk about. It literally was just the concept art in video form, so. Lemon Kate. Also, there's such a huge lack of double battles now in single player. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Like, it took me a bit to realize it, but I'm like, holy smokes. There's like one double battle in the entire game, and that's against Rhyme. Like, that's it. I don't get why. It kind of feels like they forgot about it or something. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, Scarlet and Violet's trainer battles are at an odd deficit as well, because you can't rematch. And then you can't rematch gym leaders. And then you can't rematch a champion or the Elite Four. Literally the only way to battle more is just Academy Ace tournament. And it's like, I hope there's better options in the future. Sami-chan. Oh, another culture where Pokemon battles are different might be a fun idea. Travel to a new land, learn new ways. It'd be cool. It'd be cool, yeah. I guess my only thing is that, I don't know. It'd be kind of a hard pill to swallow if you did it mainline series, but I guess it could count as a gimmick. I don't know. It's kind of funny because that whole, like, go to another region and they battle different is a canon thing that does happen in Pokemon. Like, I know that's the gimmick of, ooh, okay, this kind of sucks. We're in a bad situation here. I know for some of the side games, that's what they say. Like Pokken, it's like, oh, we don't battle like other regions do. And then Pokemon Unite, I think they also say that. So it's definitely a thing. Please KO it, for the love of God, please. Please don't lose a Stantler. Oh, God. Oh, this is the worst. Ryan Ely, hey, it's been a while. Good to see you, my friend. Hubba ba 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 ba. Love it. All right. Predicting the Blissey cry. Please, Blissey, do not faint. Please, God, do not faint. Okay. Oh! God, that's Stantler. Please don't lose a Stantler, Blissey. Double battle, but only against Cafe Man. They're gonna merge it with Pokemon Cafe Remix. Okay, it's Stomp. Please don't do that much. It's Stomp. It's Stomp, Blissey. Okay, if you just want to stall it out, good for you. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. Oh God, Sandstorm is doing so little damage. Okay, come on, come on. All I need is one Seismic Toss. Just one Seismic Toss. Nope, there's Stomp. Alright. Well, it doesn't matter now. No, don't Toxic it now. Go for Soft Boiled. I meant in Sword and Shield. Oh, against the Cafe Man? I'm trying to think. I'm like, wait, Sword and Shield? Cafe Man? Oh, to get the Alcremie pieces. Oh, yeah. Gotta get those Alcremie pieces. Wait, is that... I think Alcremie's coming back in Scarlet and Violet, I'm pretty sure. Something about that seems familiar. I don't know if it's just because it's something I want or it's actually happening. Of course, it's Persian. Gosh, dang it. I was hoping to be a special. Please be special. Please, please, please. We're at the mercy of Persian. Or of RNG at this point. Lemon Kate. Yeah, knowing Game Freak, something is giving me the impression that Glitchy M could be a Mewtwo raid rather than something cool like a game. I mean, it'd be weird because it'd be like... I'd like to think they wouldn't overhype that, but I mean, they've definitely done it in the past because I'm like, really? You're gonna glitch the title and just be like, guys, watch out, it's a Mewtwo raid. It's like, I don't think that's worth that much hype. I mean, some people are thinking it's a brand new game, you know? Oh, gosh. Okay. Shoot. We're gonna beat... Oh. Dang it. We keep getting against these like physical ones and they're killing me. This is killing me. I almost wonder if it's better to just delete the moves I have on Tyranitar, like move delete it, and only use attacking moves. It might be worth it. Sami-chan, back from AFK. So, thoughts on Direct? We were just talking about, like, it's like the M might be a Mewtwo raid. Where... I'm trying to remember what else we were saying. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying not to overhype the Direct too much. Like, it's... The one thing I am excited for is they're going to have to show us more with the Scarlet and Violet teaser. Because they can't just show us the same thing again, you know? And we lost. Alright, awesome. That was ridiculous. I do things at extreme speed. Screw you, man. Okay, 1 sec. Let me just, not cheat. Yep, 1 sec. Okay, go back. Okay, we're back. Cool. Okay. Dang it. Yeah, because I think the part we're getting hung up on is like... Yeah. Dragon Dance is killing me. I almost just want to flat out delete it. And then... Pilot here is having a hard time, especially with Substitute. And then Blissey's just flat out, I don't think she's a good Pokemon to bring to this. Because you have to be so specific with stall, you know? So, I don't have enough time to make the Pokemon today, but we'll definitely have that to look into. Wait, am I on my streak right now? Let me see. Current 7, okay. I got confused because I'm like, 8? I accept challenges to the single battle halls. Sounds good. Open level. Wait, no! Oh, gosh. You do not have the Pokemon required. Good lord. Do they even mention Jirachi? I don't even know. I didn't even see Jirachi there. Okay, open level. Cool. Okay, back to Titan. Back to Pilot. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Lemmy, I would too. I really would. It's just this Game Freak. This is Game Freak, and they have done odd stuff before. I hope that the presents us cool stuff that not only mobile games. Yeah, it's sad because like it really is just mobile game stuff at this point. It's just become kind of like the thing where it's like you kind of have to spend half the Direct focusing on like in Pokemon Go, we're now bringing Score Bunny and watch out for Pokemon Cafe Remix. It's like, okay, I get it. You gotta announce them, but like, we don't care. Show us something neat. Like, God forbid, PMD2 remakes. I don't think they're gonna happen, but that'd be kind of a neat surprise. Sasami-chan, if I were to make a game they'll never do, it would be fun to play as Mewtwo and escape the lab and then try to find yourself. Oh, that sounds sick. I would love to play that. Yeah, are you kidding me? Like, I kind of thought about it at first when I saw the M logo, and I'm like, are we getting a Mewtwo game where you play as Mewtwo? But I'm like, no, that's too good of a good idea. No, there's no way. That would be awesome. There's no way. Yeah, give us that game, and then if you beat it, you get a special Mewtwo that has armor. Oh. No, it's too good to be true. They never do it. It's too good of a good idea. Oh, man. Alright, go for a Pilot. This thing just keeps using Dig. I'm scared of an Ice-type move, though. I don't like that. Oh, no, here comes Hail. Alright. Cool. I guess I'll switch to Titan. Yeah, Battle Pass has been kind of annoying. It hasn't been this bad yet, but now it's getting kind of rough. Like, I can't attack for, like, multiple turns. Okay, here's Titan. Are you gonna dig again? He's probably gonna dig. And here comes Piloswine with Light Screen. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, I'm not gonna Light Screen, so... All I need is just an Earthquake, Tyranitar. Just a simple Earthquake. Okay, Hidden Power, I can't... Okay, at least you attacked. I can't complain against that. You attacked, so... Oh, finally, it's incapable of using its power. Oh, man. Sonic-chan. They gave us Super Mario RPG Remake. Sometimes they give us good things, but yeah, don't hold your breath. Yeah, not to be that guy, but that is Nintendo. This is Game Freak, so it's a different thing, you know. I do feel like Nintendo isn't as tone deaf. I mean, they definitely have their moments, sure, where it's like, why did you think that would be a good idea? Game Freak, I'm constantly asking them that, you know. Nintendo, for the most part, if they know you want it, like, there's like a 50% chance they'll do it, so. Let me see. All right, here comes Fly. Please don't dig. Okay, Ancient Power, I'll take that, yeah. Yeah, Super Mario RPG Remake came out of nowhere. I'm still surprised that's a thing. It's crazy. Is that coming out soon, by the way? Because I saw people talking about it. I don't know if they're just hype or whatnot, but... hail. I have, like... Piloswine is immune to both damaging weather, so it's not like I could just use Sandstream. The silver lining here is that it does take a second to dig. It doesn't have Earthquake, thankfully. So I can just, like, keep switching in Tyranitar and then switch out when it gets rough. Alright, here comes Light Screen again. I will take that. All we need is an Earthquake, man. Just a simple Earthquake. Okay, I like a mystery dungeon with unlimited dungeon challenge, like a 1,000 floor one to be intense. Ooh, that'd be really fun. I feel like they would merge it with a new mystery dungeon or a remake, but that would actually be kind of fun. Like, go for, like, online rankings or something. That'd be fun. Tetris 99, but it's mystery dungeon. That sounds like a really good time. Yeah, because I'm trying to think. I don't think DX had anything crazy. Oh, I think they had, like, one exclusive dungeon, I think. Because I know that was the one where they played Gates to Infinity music. And everyone was like, whoa. Oh, man. I still need to beat that all the way. I didn't do the entire post-game. Admittedly, the post-game is hard. Ooh, counter. That's going to suck. The post-game is decently hard for Mystery Dungeon. But, yeah, I don't know. I never beat DX's post-game. Totally should do it. I'm in this weird state, though. Because whenever I'm just, like, sitting there and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to play myself a Mystery Dungeon. I go to my games and I'm like, all right, well, do I work on DX? Do I work on the post game? Do I continue my Explorers file that I was working on? Do I start a brand new game? And then I look at Super Mystery Dungeon. I'm like, okay, should I play this game at least once, even though I keep starting and getting bored with it? Like, what do I do? Oh man, times are certainly different. Like, it definitely became apparent with DX how much I had played the original game. Because I'm just like, I practically memorized all this dialogue. I must have played the crap out of the original, just over and over with playthroughs. Let me Kate. Yeah, Game Freak feels both unpredictable yet completely predictable at the same time. Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe it. I mean, I don't want to... I try not to make the stream super negative, but, like, it really does feel like that, where it's like, all right, if there's the worst possible option they'll take it. They are very predictable in that regard, where it's like, all right, what will make the fans upset? What is something we can't possibly do? All right, let's do a new game set for later this year, and we reused assets. It performs like crap, yeah, maybe have it be the Gen 5 remakes, and we'll make it faithful, though. We'll make it faithful. It'll be like playing the original. Like, there's nothing different. It'll be just like playing the original. It'll be like a port. Yeah. That's our idea. And then next year we'll do Gen 10, despite Gen 9 being like a year old. It kind of feels like that. Okay, here comes another cast form. You know... Oh, no, I don't think that was added later. Wait, hold up. Did they add that later? That feels familiar. Cast form. Smogon. I'm gonna look up all its forms right now. I thought it had a sand form. It has sun, hail, and water. Why on earth doesn't it have a sand form? That feels kind of obvious. I'm actually kind of surprised to see that. Huh. Yeah, I thought it'd be a little sandy boy. Alright, we got Dunsparce here. Dunsparce looks good this gen. I like the shading. Looks really cool. Though, that cry, though, has been, like, ingrained in my memory because I've been watching all those Shiny Catherine shorts where she was hunting for the Dunsparce, and the Dunsparce's cry is just like Dunsparce, and it's just like, oh gosh, that was an ordeal. Lemmy, I have a fear of the words faithful remake now. It's really true. I mean, it's so funny because before BDSP, it's like, oh, keep in mind, this is a very faithful game. It's like, okay, they're trying to make it cool like the original was. I can respect that. But now when I hear faithful, I'm just like, oh, no, please, God, not faithful. When we say faithful, it means they did nothing different. It's like, no. Oh, man. I think the moment BDSP broke me with the faithfulness, though, was when I looked at the, what's it called? The Pokénav? No, I think Pokénav is Gen 3. Poketch? I don't know. You know, like the watch thing. And then I noticed it didn't have a back button that Platinum had because Diamond and Pearl had the button, so you could only go forward. And I'm just like, this isn't even like a fun faithful bit of like detail. This is literally just how it was, and it sucked. And all they did was add a back button, so it'd just make it easier to use. No one wants this. I don't know. I mean, you could talk about those games till the end of time, so I know I'm definitely not the first. Sami-chan faithful is what people keep asking for. They want nothing changed. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily what people were asking for. I think it's what people didn't realize they were saying, I guess. I don't know. Because I know, like, when BDSP got announced, there were all those memes on Twitter of just like, oh, but we thought you wanted Diamond and Pearl remakes. It's like, yeah, we wanted remakes, not ports, you know? So I guess just now people are like, okay, we have to be more specific. I don't know. I've definitely always been against faithful anything, honestly, which I've got criticized for by people. Like, one of the earliest ones I could think of was I wasn't actually a fan of the stages on Smash Brothers. Like, when they brought back the original, like, Nintendo 64 or GameCube ones. Well, it's pretty much Nintendo 64, actually. When they brought back the Nintendo 64 stages, they didn't change them. Like, they were still blocky and, like, not updated. It was like the graphics of Nintendo 64, and I didn't like that. I was like, well, this is a modern system. Like, it would be cool to see it updated for modern day. And then people were just like, no, this is cooler because it's, like, nostalgic, you know? And I'm just like, but people will go play the original. And then literally the argument was, it's like, well, not everyone has access to the original. It's like, yeah, no crap, I know that, but they exist somewhere in the world. They're playable. Like, why not just get something new for everyone? So I've never really been part of the faithful crowd. If you could change something, please. I don't know. Like, if you change something and it sucks, then, oh well, at least you tried something new. Like, the original thing will always be there to enjoy. It's kind of like with Final Fantasy VII. Like, I do see people criticizing the story. And I have no place because I'm not a 7 fanboy or anything. But at least 7 still exists. They didn't take away anything from 7. Heck, I think it's even getting another remake, which is sprite-based, which blows my mind, so. Let's see. Lemmy, yeah, lol, I can't. That and Flint's team. Oh yeah, Flint's team. I mean, admittedly, I will say that I was a bit warmer towards that, because at first I'm just like, wow, did they really use Diamond and Pearl Flint? Like, that's sucky. But I think they do change that in the rematches, right? Like, I think in the rematches, all the Elite Four and Cynthia get their Platinum teams. At least they did that. I don't mind it if it's like a first playthrough thing, because it's like, okay, you just want to be cute, why not? Like, you're gonna adjust it later, sure. But that was funny when that happened. I'm like, oh man. Because what is it, like Rapidash and Infernape? And he's like the fire type specialist. Oh man. Good old Flint. Joshua Sturt, hi. Hello, my friend. How you doing today? Hope you're having a fine Friday. Sasami-chan, I remember going crazy trying to get a Pokedex and hat like the one from the show, and by the time I had a chance to get one, the show changed them. Oh, I see what you're saying. So like the Ash Cap and the Ash Pokedex. Yeah, I can hear you. It's kind of funny because they kept the hat, and I believe the Pokedex was the same, till Hoenn. Hoenn was the first time he started like changing the look and stuff. I have a lot of nostalgia though for that old Pokedex. I don't know what it is about it. Like, it's such a cute design. Like the whole like flip book thing. It's so retro. Like, I love that it's not like a phone, because smartphones weren't a thing back then. So they had to be like creative, where it's like, okay, this is like a new piece of tech. I don't know. It was just, it's cute. It's cute. It's why I use the Sword and Shield phone skin for Scarlet and Violet, because it reminds me a lot of Ash's Pokedex. Even though I know it doesn't look like it at all, but the red is just cool. I don't know. Okay, we're in trouble. We're in trouble against Gligar. Oof. This is embarrassing. Sasami-chan, my parents were always against buying Mario and Pokemon clothes because they look like real clothes. You know, I mean, valid, I guess. I mean, I did cosplay as Red one time, and it really was like one of the easiest cosplays I'd done. I think I took a black shirt, and then I took, I'm trying to think, I think I took like a red vest and a white shirt, and then just cut them up, and then just put them over each other, and then I just put on a pair of jeans, and I was like, yep, I'm Red, there you go. So I guess I get that argument to an extent. Okay, we're kind of in trouble against stupid Gligar here. Dang it, Gligar, you're supposed to suck. Why don't you suck? You're not supposed to get good until next gen. Go away, please, please, please go away. Oh, good. These days, Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon merch is all over. It's cool to see. I really like that part of these franchises kind of becoming more mainstream, for lack of a better word, is that you see them more commonly. Kind of like with anime. I don't know. I think people are like getting more comfortable showing what they like, which is cool, you know? Like, it's mind-blowing when I could just like go out to like a grocery store or something, and then I look on like someone's window, and it's like, yeah, like they'll have like Nintendo or anime. I'm just like, wow, different times. Crazy. Felt like, I don't know if everyone was like kind of closet nerds back then, but it's cool to see. Joshua Sturt, does your emulator have Game Boy Advance local link feature? No, I would have to take the cartridge and plug it in with a link cable. It'd be cool, but yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. Actually, wait, let me look at this thing. No, not at all. Okay. That'd be really cool, though. I would really like that. Oh, Facade. We just need to stay alive. I know Blissy's not good to stay alive against physical, but... Oh, man. It's always the Hitmons. They do not like me. We just need Hitmonlee to flub. And if I just get another Seismic Toss, we'll be in. Please. Come on. Let me have this. Just don't hit me with anything. A glint appears in foe Hitmonlee's eye. Ah, come on. Dang it. We just can't handle Hitmons. Like, we just can't. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, why not? Yeah, why not, I guess. Wow, lame. I feel privileged for having seen your Pokemon's exploits. Yeah, no, it's not. They're no. Okay, one sec. I'm debating right now. I'm just like, should I delete some of these Pokemon's moves? Because they are struggling against these threats. I don't know. Yeah, let me think. Well, I mean, one of the reasons I'm hesitant is because I would have to just rework Puraru a decent amount. Like, it is struggling. She is struggling. I think that's just... I feel like we're just gonna have to bite the bullet and do it. I feel like that's just gonna be what we have to do here. So, let me go to the move deleter, see if it helps. Na, na, na. Na, na, na. To Lily Cove we go. Let me K. True, I actually really like the Unova Dex. I had a toy of one where it opened out like the anime. Ooh, that's cool. That one's the one where it like folds a bunch, right? I'm trying to remember. And the different entries you could collect and slot them in. Oh, that's fun. Something about those like Pokedex toys always got me. I always thought they looked really cool. Alright, move Deleter's house, that's right. God, I think this is the only gen where I can consistently remember where the move deleter is. Because, like, I swear, if I'm playing any other game other than Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, I'm just like... I'm like that one meme of the dude in, like, the mirror house where it's like, where's the move deleter? I can't... Like, I know, like, one time I was playing, like, I think it was Diamond and Pearl, and I spent, like, a half hour trying to find move deleter before I was finally like, okay, I need to look this up. This is stupid. Because I could have swore it was here, and then I could have swore it was there. Oh, man. I think Dragon Dance is an egg move, too. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. But we do it for the vine. We do it for the vine. Here we go. Alright, here we go, here we go. Ice, hello. Oh, hey, Ice. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming out, watching some of the chaos of good old Pokemon Emerald version. Battle Frontier time, let's go. I don't think I'll save over this. This is either gonna work or it doesn't, so we'll take a looky-loo. Alright, here we go. Actually, you know what? I want to talk to that guy. I wonder what his story is. Hold up. Zig, I believe in you, little buddy. I'll make my little Zig any favorite tasty treats you like if you win. Aw, Zig. You're not gonna get those tasty treats. Trust me, I'm bringing Tyranitar and he's struggling too. Unless Zigzagoon is really good at listening to its trainer, which would be a funny gimmick. The ones you don't think are good are really good because they listen to you here. All right, let's go Titan, Pilot, and Pararu. Let's go. Joshua Sturt, have you tried My Boy Emulator? I'm trying to think. Maybe. That one's straight up emulator though. Like you have to have like a ROM of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. This one's straight up going off my cartridge, so. I want to say I used My Boy Emulator to play Pokemon Crown, which is a ROM hack of Fire Red and Leaf Green, I'm pretty sure. And I think I played it on my Steam Deck. Yeah, I think so. Oh god, we're already getting started with little Tyrogue here. Well, wait a minute, Tyrogue only knows Tackle, right? Oh, but I think you can egg move it. Oh, this thing's absolutely egg moved. Yep, here comes Mach Punch. I hate this game. Oh. Critical hit! Man, everything gets critical hits. Please one-shot it. No, it's not very effective. Okay, let's switch to Pilot before I die. Oh, man. You know, I don't really like Tyrogue too much. Kind of reminds me of Machop, and I don't know, feels kind of weird. But that cry is like, it's very iconic. Like, it feels just so gold and silver. I don't know how to describe it really. Samichan. When I first started Pokemon, I was only on. Oh, when I first started Pokemon, was only on at 6 a.m. and they sold plushies at KFC and the Pikachu Gigapet. Ooh, wow. Oh man, the good old days. The good old days. I remember Pokemon would always come on for me at, I think it was 4. I think 4 was the time it would come on like Kids WB. So I remember like coming home from school and immediately just being like, oh, gotta finish my homework. Because I think I got out like 3 or something. Oh, man. Okay, definitely wasn't seen as cool to be a Pokemon fan back then. It got better in college, though. More people were okay with talking about it. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know if it's just, like, transitioning into college, like, the atmosphere changed, or just the mainstreamness of Pokemon changed. Because I want to say X and Y is when people started getting more comfortable with Pokemon. I know when I was playing Black and White in high school, I constantly, like, had to deal with crap. Like, people were like, oh, you're still playing Pokemon? Like, huh. It's like, is it fun? I was like, I think so. It's like, oh, well, I don't like these new designs. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't know what to say. And then online, it was very popular to hate Black and White. But then when I got to college, and everyone loved X and Y, and then I kept seeing people who, like, skipped out on Black and White be like, oh, no, I'm going to pick up X and Y, though. Those look really good. So it was definitely a weird shifting point, because I'm like, oh, now you care. Now I could be a Pokemon fan. And I remember a lot of my junior high friends growing up, because I stayed in it, and they slowly got out of it. And they were kind of wanting me to do the same, because it's like, you still play kids games? And it's just like, yeah, it's fun. I don't know what to say. And then they eventually looped back to coming back. My one friend in particular, he's just like, I think I'll try out Black and White. And then he tried, he's like, dude, this is really cool. I was like, I know, it is cool. He's like, yeah, Electros is like really rad. Like, it's like an electric eel. And he was like showing me all his mon. It was very wholesome. It was very wholesome. Oh, Pichu, what are you doing here? I was dying to all these Hitmonchans, Hitmonlees. I could have used a Pokemon like you to help me out here. Oh, now I feel bad for beating you up. Man. No, Pichu. Oh, poor Pichu. Side note, but we were talking about sprites. One that I will always be sad that I never got to do was Spiky-Eared Pichu. I love Spiky-Eared Pichu. Never got to do the event, though. Didn't get it in time for Heart Gold Soul Silver. And his sprite is so smug. He has, like, his arms folded, and it's just like, oh, why did I miss this? I wish I could have experienced this. He's so funny. He's a little smug dude. Sasami-chan, a Pokemon website on GeoCities called, or named, Wheezing and Coughing LA and NY. Back then there was no game, it was just this thing in Japan. Yeah, because I think famously that was like part of the Red and Blue beta, right? Like, Coughing and Wheezing were just called LA and NY. It's just like, look, even just from, one, those are just weird names, and two, it's like, wait, you're just gonna name them initials? Like, what? Oh man, different times. Let's see, Joshua Stir, because in that emulator, it has local link support. Oh, that's cool. Huh. I wonder how that works, actually. Let's see. Sasami-chan, then when the game did come out, we got so many stories about Pokegod secret HPs, hidden new Pokemon. Yeah, different times, man. The times of Peekaboo, the time of all these rumors. Different times. Let's see. Sasami-chan, the odd thing about KFC was the toys where even the starters were so weirdly random. I actually... Well, one, I didn't know KFC did toys, so that's fascinating to me. I would have to look more into this, though. Because it seems like whenever fast food did promotions, they always did, like, it's like, get the trading cards, because it was just so easy to distribute, you know? I actually can't recall a Pokemon toy being given away at, like, McDonald's or anything, even as a kid. I don't know. Oh, this is gonna hurt. What is with the Hitmons? That's just gonna be a theme to this stream. Whenever we find a Hitmon, run. Because my team cannot deal with the stupid Hitmons. Oh my goodness. Ice. Definitely more mainstream now. Feels like everyone now plays video games. That's true. Video games in general have gotten more mainstream. So. And yeah, I definitely think people are more comfortable with Pokemon now, which is cool. Again, like, people that I saw just completely skip out on like Generation 5. All of a sudden, everyone was playing X and Y, because I remember it plastered all over Facebook. I even had like people that I didn't even know liked Pokemon would like contact me, and it's like, oh, Dean, watch out. I hear this like this new glitch where if you save in Lumiose, it'll delete your save. And it's just like, oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I didn't expect to hear that. A little less from you. Oh, man. I don't know if I'm dating this so much, because that's like, what, like 10 years ago now? Oh, man. That was also when Facebook was like the site, too. Please go down. Oh, come on. I'm gonna die 3 times in a row to Hitmon's. I can't. This hurts. I just keep dying to Hitmon's. There's just no stopping them. Good lord. Yeah, next Battle Frontier stream, I have to replace Pararu with something that could take on these Hitmon's. They have consistently been slaughtering my team. This sucks. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do it again. All right. Whoop, one sec, sorry. Sorry, I usually stand by, but I just want to do that quick. Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to move delete again. It didn't seem like it came in that handy, honestly. I think just whenever we see a Hitmon, run for the hills and figure out something. Maybe switch to pilot, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know what could counter them. I never knew just fighting types would be the thing that gets me on this. So, you find out different things about yourself with different battling gimmicks, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't think of any Mon that would be good for them, except for maybe like Sableye, maybe. Because it's like Ghost Dark. And back then, there was like nothing you could do to Ghost Dark. Oh, it's you. Let's see. Sami-chan. And also there was all that talk about games are for kids, or Pokemon will teach you black magic, or ban Pokemon, it's gambling. Oh my goodness. Now that is a deep cut. Yeah, where it's like Pokemon is satanic. It's just like, you people are crazy. Oh man. I mean, I remember my parents, I mean, I don't fault them for this at all, because I shouldn't have been playing those games anyway, but I remember, like, they were definitely, like, they fell for, like, the Grand Theft Auto, like, scare, where it's just like, oh, these games turn your kids into, like, psychopaths and make them want to, like, murder everyone, and it's just like, oh god, like, they need to ban these games, you know, and then they definitely banned me from playing Grand Theft Auto. I mean, heck, I know like one time they saw me doing like an evil playthrough of something, and my dad started getting really worried. And I'm just like, no, it's for fun. It's like, oh man, definitely different landscape these days, wow. I like to think anyway. Lemmy K, I remember having to wake up so early before school to catch Pokemon Advance on TV. Oh man. That was the only time I played on UK TV back then, and now plays regularly on most channels. Much better. Nice, nice. Oh, geez, though. You'd have to wake up before school to watch Pokemon? I can't imagine that. I feel like my parents would be like, no. They'd be like, no, you have to take a shower and eat breakfast. You're not watching Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't even let me get in like an early gaming session, which, I mean, valid, because we had to go to school, but still, it's like, whoa. Yeah, I think the only things that inhibited me back then was, I remember there were shows like Darkwing Duck and stuff that would come on at like 11 p.m. And I'm just like, dang, I really like those shows, but they're never on at normal times. It's so brutal. Sasami-chan, apparently kids would trade cards based on wins and losses. Ooh, if you ever do a video, look up KFC, Burger King, and Gigapet. Yeah, I'll have to, for sure. Yeah, I know the cards were very popular in school. Those would always get banned. Those would always get taken. I still remember I had like one Pokemon card. I don't remember what it was, but it got taken by the teacher. And this is like a nightmare scenario because it got taken. I was upset. And it's just like, well, I can't do anything. I didn't follow the rules, blah, blah, blah. And then I went to get it because, you know, the whole gimmick is like, you'll have to get it from me at the end of the year. So I waited till the end of the year, went up to the desk. And then I was like, okay, can I have my thing back? And he's like, what thing? And I was like, you know, that thing you took from me. And then he just couldn't find it. And it's like, I don't have it. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, it was horrible. Stupid school. Ugh. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It wasn't like the most expensive thing ever. I think it was just a dumb, basic Pokemon card, but it still hurt. Let me key. I still don't know who's my favorite, Spiky Ear Pichu or Ukulele Pichu. Ukulele is so useful in that game. I actually don't know Ukulele Pichu. What is that, I wonder? Ukulele Pichu. Ooh. Ukulele playing Pichu that serves as a partner Pokemon to Ben or Summer in Guardian Signs. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. I never knew about Ukulele Pichu. That's cool. I'm actually surprised it wasn't mainline, because Pokemon Ranger was pretty good with crossovers, so yeah. Huh, what a trip. Beware the Hitmon Brigade. Yeah, no kidding. Goodness me, the Hitmon Brigade is crazy. Sami-chan. Also, I did get a bootleg chubby Pikachu from a store that sold toys in Japanese packages that were of a show that was coming out soon. Whoa. Deep cut for sure. That's cool. Can you change up your team any or learn a shield move? I don't think learning shield moves are that good of a... I don't know if it's that good though, because that was essentially Padaru's gimmick, but she can't do anything. Because I feel like with shields, you have to like set them up a lot more. With attacks, you could just kind of go for it. So, this facility is so fascinating in how it makes you think of these things. Here comes Mudshot. I don't like that. Well, at least Krabby doesn't have an ice move. Also, I thought Mudshot reduced accuracy, but thankfully it only reduces speed, which is good. Let's see. Let's see. Ice. My mom banned me from anything violent as a kid, but accidentally got me Conker's Bad Fur Day for Nintendo 64 when I was 7. Whoa. Oh, man. Still one of my favorite games to this day. That's so cool. That's so cool. I mean, cool you got to experience it for sure. I feel like that game was meant for trickery, though, because I'm just like... If you just look at it, nothing about it insinuates like what you're gonna actually be getting with it. I mean, I guess the cover was a little mature, but still, like, if you didn't care about that sort of thing, you totally bought your kids something crazy. Man, I even go back to that game too, and I'm like, dang, especially for the 90s, this went hard. Like, whoa, this is gnarly. Cool though. I mean, just for perspective, I remember my mom, like, she didn't want to get me Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness. And I remember just begging her and having to, like, convince her to get it. Where I was just like, yeah, you know Pokemon Coliseum? It's just like that. Oh, of course, Poliwhirl has Icy Wind. Oh. But yeah, it was like pulling teeth to convince her to get me Pokemon XD. Thankfully, she did, though. Oh, thankfully she did. That was the best Christmas ever. I still remember playing it to this day on that magical Christmas morning because I did not think I was going to get it. Sasami-chan. I also get to cut loose on Coder because I didn't have Grand Theft Auto. Oh, Knights of the Old Republic? Now that was a good game right there. That was a good game. Joshua Sturt. There are plenty of Pokemon ROM hacks that can allow you to trade to the official games. Really? Whoa. I mean, I guess in a technicality it makes sense. I mean, if you get a ROM hack that simulates Fire and Leaf Green, they just kind of change up what the models look like or just the world. There's nothing wrong with the Pokemon themselves. Fascinating. I thought that was just not obtainable. So interesting. Huh, I like that. That's pretty rad. Sasami-chan, I think your mom saw a mom in a Blockbuster buy Conker's Bad Fur Day because it looked less scary than Zelda Majora's Mask. Oh yeah, Majora's Mask goes hard too. Yeah, that game don't play. My mom saw a cute squirrel, says Ice, and said, bet. Definitely nothing can be wrong if it involves a squirrel. Again, I'm just like, I think that the game definitely aimed for that, where it's like, we're gonna trick a whole generation of parents. They're gonna think this is like the next Banjo-Kazooie. This is not Banjo-Kazooie. Oh man. That game definitely sets like Rare apart from other game developers in my mind. Like they're just such a fascinating development group, and it was just fun seeing them flex with Conker's Bad Fur Day on terms of like humor and stuff. Because they're just so unique. They're so unique. Like Pokemon Battle Fire. Is that Fire Red ROM hack? I actually want to look that up. Pokemon Battle Fire. I wonder what that's about. Sounds kind of cool. Pokemon Battle Fire. Oh, it from early impressions, it does look like a ROM hack of Fire Red. That's kind of cool. Interesting. Huh. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Oh man, I feel like I need to get away about Kabutops here. Whoa, Kabutops. I was just looking at Kabutops. He looks kind of freaky in this game. He usually looks a lot more brown. This one looks like it was just revived from the fossil. It looks kind of bony. Ooh, gosh. Yeah, watch out for Slash, I guess. Jeez, a little. Oh man. Please don't faint. Oh, or just use substitute. Great. All right. Lemon Kate, Ukulele Pichu is so cute. He plays music during captures, gets more verses the more you upgrade his power, and also pops up at the bottom of the screen when charged. Honestly, strongest in the game. Aw, that sounds fun. Dang. That's Guardian Signs, right? I think so? Yeah, one of these days I need to play a Ranger game. Everyone says, like, it's like you owe it to yourself to play a Rangers game if you're, like, a Pokemon fan. And I never have. Never had the opportunity. That being said, I think the thing that adds to it is it's probably hard to play it on ROM. Because I don't see the whole, like, touchscreen thing working very well. Unless I literally do it with my mouse. So, I don't know. One of these days, really want to play it. Joshua Sturt, no, it's a Ruby ROM hack. Oh, okay. Pilot, will you stop making a substitute, for the love of God? Stop making a substitute. Good lordy. That's cool, though. Pokemon Ruby ROM hack. I'm always down for that. Gosh, these Pokemon are just like... They're like... It's getting to the point, which I kind of knew it would, where the Pokemon I'm fighting, it feels like the trainers are just telling them what to do, and I'm the one in the dark. Because there's no way Kabutops is this good at battling on its own through just RNG. It's getting pretty rough. Good lord. Alright, well... Oh, finally Kabutops freezes. Zombie-chan, I remember people trying to pass off the unrevived fossils as new Pokemon. Really? Huh. Because I'm trying to think, I'm like... I don't even think they look good. Because I think literally, like, the fossils are just rocks with, like, the symbol on it, right? I think? I don't know. Oh, here comes Dragon Dance. Hopefully that does summon. Lemon Kate. Yeah, Guardian Signs is so underrated. You can summon so many legendaries. Ooh. That sounds fun. Yeah. Yeah, I think Guardian Signs... I'm trying to think of the one I would play. Because when I was trying to get more into Rangers, I was like, okay, which one should I play? Because I know Jaden did the viral one where she says she played the best one. But then I hear other stuff where it's like, oh no, play this one. So I definitely have to research into it more. But you're definitely making a good case for Guardian Signs, not gonna lie. Sami-chan, Pokemon Archaeologist should be a game. That could be kind of neat. That could be kind of neat, you know? I'd at least welcome more of a mini-game for that stuff. Because if there's anything BDSP taught me, it was just like, I forgot how fun it is to mine for gems. Like, it's randomly addicting. It's so dumb, but it's randomly addicting, and it's fun to do it in like co-op and stuff too. So I would definitely welcome a return to that if they want to do it. Please stop dragon dancing. Titan, you're gonna be the death of me. What are you doing to me? If I could just get through these battles. I have plenty of Pokemon ROM hacks on my RCA tablet. Ooh, cool. Yeah, can't sleep on those ROM hacks. Some of them get really good. The fossils, Sasami-chan, the fossils have a visual graphic someplace where they are skeletons, and someone screenshotted it and posted it. Oh, okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Because I know, like, in Fire and Leaf Green, I think you can see, like, a Kabutops statue, and it shows, like, a sprite of Kabutops, but as a skeleton, I think? That sounds familiar. I don't know if that's just Mandela effect, but, like, that sounds familiar. Oh yeah, and then one of the only times I'll praise Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but apparently if you bring a Kabutops there and it sees the Kabutops skeleton, it's just like, whoa. Oh man. Joshua Stir. Who's betting on the Pokemon Direct that they will show Game Boy Color games on Nintendo Switch Online? I mean, it feels obvious. Like, it's just like, how hard is it to port? You guys had it already? It feels like easy money, and it's not gonna hurt you? I don't know. I could see them being just like, all right, we'll do it. But our hang up is I don't know if we can get this to work with Pokemon Home. I don't know how to program it so Pokemon Home works with this virtual console. We got it with Bank, but this is hard. But yeah, no, I would absolutely welcome that. That'd be great. I mean, albeit this is also Game Freak, so at most I could expect them to do red, blue, and yellow, which is just like, oh cool, it's red, blue, and yellow again. And then it's just like, all right, we're done. Maybe you'll get gold and silver, but Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald? Yeah, no. these people. Sasami-chan, wonder how many people would die if they made a Pokemon dance game? You know, that sounds familiar. Is that not a thing? Yeah, I guess not. Why did I think that was a thing? Pokemon Dancing Star Knight. Just go full Persona. Though at that point, it's kind of funny. I would prefer just the characters. Go full Pokemon Masters with it. Just have a ton of characters you could dance with. It's so dumb. It would never happen. I'd love it. It would never happen. It would never happen. Lemon Kate. I really enjoy Guardian Signs. There are secret signs to get you even more Pokemon. Also, unlike Scarlet and Violet, almost all boss mons are rematchable. Oh, that's cool. And a very expansive side mode where you can go into the past. Oh, what? That sounds really rad. Not gonna lie. Oh, I need to look into Guardian Signs, yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out. I would love to see if it worked on Steam Deck, but again, I don't know if the I don't know if I'd be able to use the stylus. So, but then again, I think it has touchscreen. I don't know. I'd have to see. Something to look into. Shadows of Almia is the best one, says Joshua Sturt. See, that's what I hear as well. So, I don't know. I definitely have to research and cross-compare. It looks like the Ranger series is pretty consistently good, though. So, I don't know. I never hear anything bad about the Rangers games. Lemon Kate. I spent ages getting an S-Rank capture on all the legends. Oh, man. Sounds like good times. Sounds like good times for sure. That's super cool. Alright. Come on, Giraffe Rig. Go down, please. Yes. Alright, what's next? Linoon. Which is also threatening, but I don't think it's going to be able to do anything. Unless it goes for Belly Drum. Stop missing Rock Slide. Okay, Secret Power. Yeah, I think that's just Body Slam. Cool. Don't paralyze. It's okay. We got the Lumberry. Go for it. Om Num Num. Have some of that great Lumberry. Sasami-chan. It would be a DDR game or like a rock band game, but also like battles you could do Rain Dance, Dragon Dance, Sing, Drum Beat. DDR I could see, I could see DDR. Rock Band just feels like a dream come true, though. It's just like, yeah, it's too good of an idea. That one's the one where I'm like, that's too good of an idea. I don't think it'll work. God, Rock Band was like the crap back then, you know? Doesn't sound that good. It was amazing. I played so much Rock Band back in the day. Okay, ooh, Poke Park 2 had a dancing minigame with the Wiimote. Lopunny created it. Ooh, that's really cool. Poke Park always seemed like this thing because, like, I never saw it advertised. One day I was just strolling through YouTube and then I saw, like, I think it was like Pikachu fighting Reshiram. And then I looked at it, I'm like, wait, what is this game? And then, yeah, it was Poke Park. And it looked fun. It's kind of weird, though. No one really talks about Poke Park. Like, you think, like, it's like, oh, Pokemon Conquest, so underrated, stuff like that. It's like, well, people still talk about it. But I never see anyone bring up Poke Park. Poke Park and Poke Park 2, Wonders Beyond. Sasami-chan. I love Lanoon. I put it in the team, never took it off, took out every gym leader. Oh, cool, cool. Lanoon is a classic. Wait, was this a Sword and Shield Lanoon, or was this Hoenn Lanoon? Because if you did the Sword and Shield one, that one you get to use like a Violite, which is cool. Alright. Go for it. Yay, we got Fly. Cool. Lemon Cake. Actually, it might have been Chandelure. Lopunny just featured in it. Okay, okay. Yeah, it feels like Lopunny would be the one to create that. That makes it funnier that it's Chandelure. Poke Park is amazing too. Poke Park 2 is actually oddly dark in places. Oh man. So it goes the full mystery dungeon route. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just because it's Pokemon. I don't know if it's just because the spin-off games can go harder on it. But yeah, some of those spin-offs, like, they don't play. When it gets dark, it's just like, oh lordy. Like, that's actually really depressing in retrospect. Like, I think I talked about it last week where I'm just like, those games that, like, you get done playing and you just feel changed as a person. And someone brought up Explorers of Sky, and I'm like, oh yeah, like, I feel like I never emotionally recovered from Explorers of Sky. That one was insanity. I wonder, I kind of want to stay in on Clamperl. I wonder if we're going to use Predaru, because it's not a physical deck. Dive isn't physical here, so I feel like Predaru would tank that. Let's try it. Cool. Perfect. Alrighty. Joshua Stir, I'd like to see you review Jirachi Wishmaker. Oh, trust me, Joshua. Trust me, I would love to do more movie reviews. I did the Arceus one, and I had a lot of fun doing it, and I loved the video, and I love how it came out. Pokemon blitzed me with copyright, though. Man, that was like one of my biggest disappointments with the channel was putting so much work into that, having so much fun with it, and Pokemon was like, no. So, yeah, trust me, I would love to review Jirachi Wishmaker. I mean, the one I always dreamed of reviewing was actually Destiny Deoxys, because that's one of my favorites. But, yeah, obviously can't do it. Makes me sad, but there's the rub, you know. Sasami-chan. It was a whatever Lanoon on either Game Boy GBA. Oh, okay, so it was Hoenn Lanoon. Okay, gotcha. When I had it on Shield, it was also good. Okay. Pretty cool. I know Lanoon you can't sleep on with having the belly drum combo. That thing is crazy. Belly drum return. Oh. It's just the end. It kind of got some platforming and puzzle solving too. And playing as the Unova starters and talking to Pokemon was so fun. Yeah, it feels cool, because it's like, oh, this is like Mystery Dungeon, but a platformer. It's actually a really fun idea. Huh. Sami-chan, maybe you can get around copyright with a few changes? Oh yeah, trust me when I say, I did everything. I mean, it kind of ruined the last review, or it kind of ruined the final product, because the screen would flip. I had to add a border. I had to add music. I did so much. I like cut clips down so it wouldn't appear so much on the algorithm. Oh man, I did so much just to get it on YouTube because it would just, it would soft block it every time I would upload it. So basically it would immediately detect like, oh, this is footage from the movie, you can't use this. And then I finally got it on YouTube. I think it was up for a day, and then I just got blitzed by a copyright strike. So I had to put it on Facebook. Oh man, such a disappointment. I think we're just gonna stand with Pradadu. Cause like, yeah. I don't think Tyranitar can tank this. Lemon Kate. Also, the Pokemon have their anime voices and all do different things in the environment. Oh, that's cool. There's a Whimsicott that just flies around knocking other Pokemon over without a care, causing them to get mad. That's fun. That's so fun. I'm kind of sad a lot of this stuff died with, like, Gen 6 and below. Because, like, we never really got to see, like, fun spin-offs with, like, Gen 7 and up. I'm like, I'd love to see how, like, the Alolan starters acted, or, you know, some of the Sword and Shield Pokemon. Let me, Kate. Man, that darn copyright. Yeah. It's a shame. It's a shame. I know there was a creator. I forgot his name. I remember he, like, reviewed the anime, and his stuff was really funny. And he somehow managed to get around copyright. But then one day, it just... his entire channel, like everything, every single video got taken down. The channel still existed too. It wasn't even like they took down the channel. They just took down every video he had. Oh, that was such a depressing thing to see. I'm gonna switch a Flygon actually. I don't know why I brought out Tyranitar. So that definitely taught me. It's like, yeah, if I had any lingering thoughts about reviewing the anime, I can't. It's sad, but that's the world we live in, unfortunately, so. Sasami-chan. Belly Drum has cost me a lot of raids. People keep tossing in Azumarill against poison electric types. Yeah, people love the Azumarill. People love the Azumarill. At least Play Rough isn't glitched anymore, though. That's good. When I used to review, I used fan art. Oh, that's smart. I mean, I think that's how I uploaded my Star Wars video, was I just used screenshots and then I used music from like the licensed games. So basically, if I was talking about Star Wars Episode 3, I would look and see if there was a Game Boy version of Star Wars Episode 3, because back then movie licensed games were everywhere. And sure enough, they would just have remixes of the movie score in GBA sound font, which wouldn't get picked up by copyright. And then I would just show screenshots from the movie. So that's how I got around copyright then. I got really lucky, though. I thought it was going to get taken down. Joshua Stir. I don't know what Pokemon GBA game I should play. Ruby, Leaf Green, or Corridol? Corridol? I don't know what Corridol is, but yeah, if I could recommend one, I think Hoenn has a lot of charm. You know, I'm biased, obviously, I'm Trico Bro, but I think Hoenn has a lot of charm. Love the music, love the Pokemon. I mean, if you want to experience what Kanto is all about, I do think Fire Red is the way to do that. But I think objectively, Kanto just isn't the best region ever. So I personally find Hoenn has just way more charm to it. So, from my completely unbiased perspective, I know. Lemon K. Also wish Poke Park was... sorry. Also, Wish Park, okay, an area probably from Poke Park, is one of the most atmospheric places in Pokemon history. It's very eerie. Oh, man. I do love when it can build a nice atmosphere. It is nice. I mean, one of the ones that sends a chill down my bone to this day is Pokemon XD. There's this place called Kamiko's Lab, and I don't know why they made it so oddly freaky. But it's like this mansion in this woods, and it's just thunderstorms and like this super eerie atmosphere, and it plays like the most horrific music for what you would expect it to be. And then that's just a front lawn. Once you go inside, it starts playing this like quirky lab music. I was like, what the heck was that? Why is it just a haunted house out front? Oh shoot, did we lose all the Mon? Okay, no, we got Pilot. Okay, because I'm just getting blitzed by Sand Attack here, so go Pilot. It'd be really cool if we could beat this set, though. I would really like that. But I have to watch out for our good old friend Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Oh, man. Yeah, thankfully Sandshrew isn't that bad. It is giving me the runabout, though. Jeez, Lou. This is taking forever to beat up this little Sandshrew. Actually, wait, what's Sandshrew's sprite in Fire and Leaf Green? Because I think this one's like my guilty pleasure sprite a little bit. Because I know it doesn't look super on model, but I think he looks cute. Yeah. Oh, he does look cute in Fire and Leaf Green. Okay, he's much more akin to the official art. But I don't know, like, I like this one because it just looks like he's saying hi. Oh, man. Good old Sandshrew. Okay, here comes Apom with this creepy little sprite-based smile. Let's switch to Tyranitar. I don't know what I'm doing, staying in. Lemmy Also, I forgot Hydreigon just attacks Pokemon around it. Everyone's afraid of it. I feel bad for Pokemon that are near it, like Apom, who are always in the crossfire. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. It would be cool to see how, like, Hydreigon behaves, because all those Pokedex entries make it sound like the most ruthless Pokemon ever, and just not a fun guy to be around. I mean, I know, like, all those theories, too, where Ghetsis' eye patch is from its Hydreigon attacking it, and it's just like, this feels feasible. Because I think the theory is that he used some sort of weird thing that forced Hydreigon to evolve before it was time, and Hydreigon hated him for it. So he damaged him, ruined his eye, and then that's why it also knows frustration instead of return, so. Yeah, I can't sleep on Hydreigon. Oof. It personifies the Dark Dragon type beautifully. Like, it's such an amazing game if you want to see Pokemon just being Pokemon. Like, they act and have so much personality and interact with each other there. And yeah, I think that's honestly when the franchise is at its best, is when you could just see them chilling. Like, oddly enough, you never really get to see them chilling main series, you know? But that's why I love stuff like Pokemon Snap or, yeah, like Pokepark, stuff like that. Because you get to see, like, just how they act in the natural environment when they're not killing each other. So. Okay, good old Mankey's down. Definitely had to get Tyranitar out of there. Hopefully he doesn't knock out Pilot for no reason, but we should be good. The Sandstorm should hopefully beat it up, hopefully. Yeah, keep using Dragon Claw. Good Pilot. Good Pilot. Yeah, there you go. Go down. Hiker Daryl. You're going to a legend. Cool. Okay, the last battle. Here we go. Last battle of this set. We've been on the second set all day. Crazy. Will my cute charm affect you? Wait, I forget. Hex Maniacs. What did you guys look like in this one? I mean, she's alright. Like, I don't know. I love her name, though, Molly. She looks like a Molly. Alright, Venomoth. This should work. I should beat you, hopefully. Ooh. Signal Beam. Okay. Oh, man. Signal Beam looks really cool in this for, like, no reason. Okay, I'm switching to Pilot. Screw this. I'm not gonna let you just kill me with Signal Beam over there. Lemmy Reuniclus is also a computer nerd. The Basculin try and avoid each other. Scrafty guards a football net. Lets no one near its turf. Delibird gives gifts you can give to other Pokemon. Oh, this sounds fun. I like this. This is fun. Yeah, you never really get to see Reuniclus do anything other than existing, so I'd love to see some personality. That's fun. Yeah, I'd like to try it out someday. Are they both on Wii Pokeparks? Are they both Wii? Yeah, because there's Pokepark, the Pokepark 2, Wonders Beyond, so I think they're both Wii, if I had to make a guess based on the memories I had seeing them in GameStop. Okay, come on, pilot. There we go. A good old fly attack from our favorite pilot. Alright. Next up, we got Lunatone. I think pilot's fine? Actually, no, I'm switching to Tyranitar. This thing doesn't have a ground move. And it'll probably use, like, Psychic or something, so... Man, Lunatone looks trippy this gen. Look at that thing. Oof. So cool. Alright, here we go. Hidden Power. Ooh, perfect. Wait, will this hit? Oh, cool. I thought the rock would resist the bug, but I guess not. That's surprising. Lumicate. Also, Reshiram and Zekrom's dimensions are so cool. They're awesome. I mean, oh! Oh, wait, Lum. Yes. Ooh. Oh, that scared me. I was like, we don't need to have a Battle Frontier moment. Get a freeze. Yeah, that was actually the video I saw when I learned Pokepark existed, was I saw, like, Pikachu versus Reshiram, I think. And I was like, wait, hold up. You could fight Reshiram? I want to play this game. This looks cool. I'll take this. Watch it freeze again. I don't even want to jinx it, because I feel like that'll happen. Okay, here we go. Okay, Dragon Dance. I feel like Lunatone's just gonna get another hit off. Stop using Ice Beam. Why do you get to hit every turn? You're so mean. I swear, if you go for Ice Beam again, I swear. Oh my god, stop using Dragon Dance. We're gonna lose. It's gotta go for Ice Beam again. Oh my god, are you kidding? Wow. Wow. Stupid. Okay. Let's go for Paradu. Even though I feel like this thing's gonna have a rock type move. Even though it should be stuck using Ice Beam right now. I don't know. It's gonna have a rock type move. I sense it. I sense it. Okay, let's see. Toxic. Come on, you can't stop missing. Oh, thank god he went for Psychic. Okay, that's gonna do nothing. Good. Whew. Lemon-Kate. There's also a post-game tournament that's actually so difficult where you can select up to 3 Pokemon you've befriended to help out once. Ooh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I do like that sense of companionship there. So Sami-chan, I used to love Ice Beam and Blizzard because it was impossible to recover from freeze status. Oh yeah, when you hit it, it's so fun, man. But then you also get those times where it's like, man, I just hit you with the best status in the game, and then for some reason they would thaw out next turn for like no reason. I don't know the rates of that. It always felt like that happened, where I was like, oh, this is my golden ticket. I'm gonna like set up. I'm just gonna rock this guy. And then it's just like, Lunatone thawed out. Like the next second. It's like, wait, no, that's not how you're supposed to play the game. You're dead. I killed you. Okay. If there's any justice in this world, we should be alright. Paradu is already out. If we fight another special attacker, we'll be fine. And we have Pilot as a bit of a safety blanket. It's a little weak, but we have him as a safety blanket. Cool. Alright, what's the next one? Soul Rock. Okay. A little scared, but... And of course it has Rock Slide. Alright, cool. Please stop missing Toxic. Oh man. This is the worst. I'd like to think Rock Slide wouldn't one-shot. Like, I know it's going to do a truckload of damage. I'm not disputing that. But Solrock doesn't have high attack. Okay, Overheat. Wait, is this the one that's special or physical? Okay, it's special. Ooh. Okay, cool. I'll take that. Whoa. You wanted that? Wait, you're... Stop. I swear, if you miss Toxic again, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna rage. I would like to rage. Ugh. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a photo finish. This is literally the last Pokemon of the set. Of course you have Earthquake! Because why wouldn't you have Earthquake? Please don't do too much. Okay, good. Oh, thank God. Okay, because I'm like, you don't get stabbed from Earthquake. You're not a physical attacker. Just let me have this. Okay, so we should be good against Soul Rock. I feel a lot better now that it has Toxic on it. We just have to survive now. Current objective, survive. So. Sasami-chan, just Gen 1 Ice Beam, maybe Gen 2 Ice Beam. I mean, Ice Beam was sick back in the day. Absolutely. Very strong move. Ice, it's not good defensively, but it's good offensively. So it was always like a good move to have for like Dragonite and stuff, you know? Okay, please survive, Pilot. Please. Please, just a wee bit. Please. Don't lose against Soul Rock. Not against Soul Rock. Oh, this is gonna be right down to the wire. Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, no. You resist it. You resist it. Okay. Oh, my heart. My heart is hurting from the stress levels this is giving me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm getting into position. What does that mean, getting into position? Oh, it means you're using Dragon Claw. Okay, good. You're living up to your name of being a dragon. It's a critical hit. Actually, I don't even think a critical hit would do a lot. Okay, we should be good. Please, nothing weird happen. Please, just let the battle play out. We're done. We beat Soul Rock today. We did a good job with our lives. Soul Rock's eager for more. I don't know what that means. Oh, well, we beat it. Okay, good. Woo! Yay. Lemmy also superior as a queen with Lilligant and Leavanny as her retainers. Whoa, that's actually really fitting. Oh, they're all Gen 5. Yo, that's kind of... Oh, wait, no, wait. Lilligant... No, Lilligant and Leavanny are Gen 5. Yeah. That's so sick. That's cool. I like that. Okay, the binds that bind your heart, blah, blah, blah. We present you these battle points. Oh, thank God, it's over. Whew. Sasami-chan, ever been in a battle where none of you could hurt each other and it was a race to struggle? Oh, yeah. I mean, literally check out the last stream. It was like a 20-minute ordeal just dealing with struggle Ludicolo. So it absolutely happens. Oh, man. Oh. All right, we just spent the entire stream just trying to get through the second wave. Battle Palace is insane. I definitely have to look into deleting some moves and adding some others. I'll probably try to work on replacing Pararu with a not tank Pokemon. So I don't know who I'd replace him with to deal with the Hitmons. But yeah, that was Battle Frontier. So thanks guys for coming out. Oh, real quick, Lemon-Kate. Since befriending Pokemon is the main thing, if you befriend one, more show up. E.g., if you're friends with Joltik, Galvantula shows up if they're friends. Oh, that's cool. Dang, you're really selling me a Pokepark. I really want to try it now, for sure. Yeah, maybe stream it. Ooh, that'd be fun. I don't know. Yeah, so, yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Nothing's really changing there. I don't know what I will stream tomorrow. I kind of have to figure it out. I have an idea, but I don't know if I should go for it. But yeah, so thanks guys for coming out to the Battle Frontier for another week of the chaos at the Battle Palace here. I hope you guys had a good time. I will see you guys tomorrow for the stream. Yeah, see you guys then. Bye-bye.